Welcome back to OrgPro 2012. I'm Chris Holman with the Michigan Business Network, and we are here at the Motor City Casino for the OrgPro Annual, and we have past chair with us. Grace DeShaw-Wilner is the past chair, and you're also with the Michigan Dental Association.
Yes, I am.
In your great new building. How long have you guys been out there in Okemos?
We've been there about 3 years.
No kidding.
3 years, loving it, loving Okemos. Missing downtown.
I know.
Missing downtown.
Downtown is vibrant, it's a lot of fun.
It is.
But you have parking.
We do.
And that's part of it. So let's talk about your association before we get into OrgPro too much. You guys have been around a long time.
1856.
Yeah, and a lot of dentists are involved.
About 5,000 dentists are members, yes.
Wow. How's your association holding up?
It's holding up very well.
Yeah.
We've got a great volunteer base. Dentists are very committed to not only their patients, of course, but to their organization. So a very vibrant volunteer base.
Yeah. So tell me, are there enough dentists coming out? And I'm not being funny about this, but I always look at there's shortages some places.
Absolutely. There's enough that are being graduated from the two dental schools in Michigan, University of Michigan and University of Detroit Mercy. So absolutely. And I understand that at least one of the schools will be increasing their numbers that they'll be graduating. So,
oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Was there a long time when they were holding the numbers of graduates?
Yeah, for quite a few years.
Yeah, all right. So now we're releasing a few more onto mouths around Michigan.
Exactly.
Excellent stuff. And it's so nice to know that there's still enough decay to keep everything.
Well, you know,
working.
Brush your teeth.
There you go.
See your dentist every 6 months.
Keep it up.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of those initiatives. You do a lot of community outreach too.
We do. And there's one project that we'll be doing next year called the Mom Project. It'll be up in Saginaw, but it will be providing care for one day, kind of like a triage unit out in the parking lot. We'll be hauling in vans of equipment.
No kidding.
You know, thousands of volunteers will be helping.
This is kind of for at need.
Exactly.
Go to those communities that need that dental care.
People that are in pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, good for you guys.
Yeah,
That's tremendous outreach.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. So things are working well. What are your issues? What are the issues that dentists have right now?
Oh, goodness. Access to dental care.
Yeah.
That's, of course, an issue. And strategic planning for the organization as we look to the future for the organization, making sure it continues to be as vibrant as it is. So those are the two main issues, I think, at this point.
And I notice you have the CAE certification.
I do.
So you're all on board with
Yeah,
that.
I was just reflecting on that at the breakfast. It's been 22 years when my daughter was born when I received the CAE, and I think that is so critical to advancing a career and the knowledge base that you get from that.
Well,
MSA
and
is
it brings
key for that.
consistency and a whole lot of things with it that are really good. All right, let's talk about OrgPro now. You're a past chair, so you've seen this thing kind of grow over a number of years.
Exactly.
On the right path, doing the right things.
Absolutely. I mean, the quality of speakers that they're able to bring in is phenomenal here in Michigan. So the numbers of people that attend OrgPro and the professionalism has increased, in my opinion. So absolutely, it's a vibrant and growing event, and I think if you're an association exec, it's a must-do. Must-do.
You know, it's interesting, as we speak, Josh Linkner is delivering his address in the other room. I've had the opportunity to introduce him a couple of times and get to know him a little bit. Vibrant guy, but you're right. This is a perspective that comes in that's, you know, hell-bent, let's go out there, let's succeed, let's get things done. That's good vibrance for everybody.
Right.
Yeah. So you have some new things going on here.
We are. We're trying something new this year, Chris, and it's called community engagement. And that's one of the facets of belonging to an organization. Of course, you get the legislative side of things, and your organization helps with so many things, your continuing education and networking and whatnot. But we're reaching out to the newer member, the first-time attendee here at OrgPro, and we are matching them with a mentor. And
No, that's a really good idea.
I know, and then helping that individual with whatever they need. It could be something as simple as introducing them to established people, or finding out what their needs are, and then pointing out maybe some continuing education courses that might best address their needs, whatever they need in terms of mentoring. And I think it's working well. For the first year, we had about 25 people engaged, and we're pleased with that number.
Well, I see that you went from past chair to ambassador, which means you're very involved in this program. There is something about acclimating people to an organization that's well established, because at first you always feel like that kind of outsider, and who do I talk to? And,
I remember that, you know 20-some years ago, walking into MSAE and not knowing anyone and not knowing where to go. And fortunately, I had an ambassador at the time, Jerry Cherney. It was nice, but she was a self-appointed one. Now we're doing this more in a
It's an organized program.
well thought out way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So what about recruitment? Do you guys do too much in recruitment?
We do. We reach out to all the new association execs when we learn of them, all the new suppliers when they come on board with the different properties and whatnot. We do reach out. Yeah.
Excellent stuff it is. And you know, I'm always kind of surprised that there are still some association needs not being filled. And by that I mean there are organizations that kind of need an association for their perspective. So you guys are going to continue to grow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Excellent stuff. Grace, good to have you here. Thanks
Thank
so
you,
much.
Chris.
Yeah, Grace DeShaw-Wilner, right?
You got it.
All right, from the Michigan Dental Association. Thanks for being with us. We appreciate it.
You're
Keep up the
welcome.
good work.
Thank you.
Past chair here at OrgPro as well. That's where we are at the Motor City Casino. I'm Chris Holman with the Michigan Business Network. We'll be right back with more.